Hello, my dear classmates. I'm Lena from China, Xi'an. Today we are the 6th February 2023. First of all, I would like to say excuse me, because I apply this segment by speaking, but not a simple and clear text, which can much facilitate your work to examine my homework. Because we haven't appropriate and frequent environment to practice foreign language. So I really hope to catch this precious chance to push me finding these unfamiliar words in my mind and structuring these appropriate sentences. Okay, for these two questions, the first is find out the differences between this week. The reading approach was happened in 1930, when they found difficult to find the teachers who could speak fluently the second language in teaching activities. So they preferred to let students read too much text and classic passages, I suppose, in order to memorize as much as possible the vocabulary, and also let them to know grammatical items, how they could be used in the text, in the passages, and also they would like to drill the students in that time by doing translation and testing activities. The second one, audiolingual approach, which was happened in 1940s, is in a time of the Second World War. Well, the American soldiers needed to understand the French allies and interpret some German messages. Well, they were drilled by their general in a very crucial but fast, efficient method, which called audiolingual approach in that time. That they repeat hundreds of thousands times some fixed phrases. And finally, they could communicate. I don't know, maybe eating something, give me something, let's go, where we could go. And based on this kind of simple communication, they could learn fast some intermediate level phrases, because once we get a language environment, almost every people could learn this foreign language. So the speaking and communicating is so important. So as a first step, the audiolingual approach is interesting and can be, I think, can be discussed in our nowadays learning process. So when we say this method, we recall often the Pavlov dog, which is a sign of habit formation. Well, it's meaningful anyway. So the dialogue memorization, useful minimal pairs over learning is some techniques used in this approach. And for the second question, in my learning approach process, as I learn majorly the children and the youth under 12 years old. So I use these two approaches, but not too much. My students prefer to see more interactive and interesting activities instead of classical or boring methods, which will let them lose quickly the patience and attention. But I really appreciate all of these approaches we learned because they can be used alternatively in our teaching life. So thanks a lot for listening my speaking and hope to receive your comments. See you next time. Bye.